Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Monday live stream. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I have to say, I worked most of the weekend. Most of it. I managed to watch England lose 1-0 against Brazil, but I worked most of the weekend. Trying to organize this week's streams, last week's streams, taking those audios, put them into other places so they'll soon go onto the app. And oh my goodness, we've got a lot of sessions to put onto the app. We got 4-hour ones, day ones, meditation ones, sleep ones, about proud of you, overthinking, living beyond your comfort zone, the highly sensitive person / empathy one, expect miracles, exhaustion, creating ideal self, release negative energy, I think, a declutter in the day and night. I know we got a 4-hour one, but got to get up there. It is all go. This new switching to my YouTube strategy is creating a lot of work. Because technically, we're getting like up to one. So we do one session, say today, but then I create the meditative version, this one, a more typical hypnotic day version, a sleeps version, and a deep sleep 4-hour. Then we do the same on Friday. So that's like 2 subjects, but 8 versions in total every week. Sheesh. That's a lot, right? Hey Leah, great to have you here all the way in Australia. I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I've been immensely busy today. I managed to go for a walk run under a mile. I've been that busy. So, that's been a little bit tricky. And I've been in this kind of support mode with different people. So, I'm practicing what I preach. Because I know when that happens, my back starts to get a little bit iffy. And great to have you here, Michelle. You probably heard what I just said, how I'm doing. So I'm being very conscious. But even though I'm over supporting in different, like, lots of different ways and avenues at the moment, I can be strong, centered, and stable. Gotta practice these things. No more bad backs for me. Unconscious mind. Speaking to my own unconscious mind, I want you to know and realize you can help lots of people and still have a healthy, strong, powerful spine, muscles, back, in every way. Hey Melissa, happy Monday to you. Great to have you back on the stream. Mina is here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we've got lots of tracks coming out. And I'm trying to think. This really made me think a lot in... Because we can have an open conversation, right? Would that be okay? Would that be okay? I'm trying to think of strategy of release. Strategy of the release. Strategy of the release. Because we've got... So I was saying, we've got, for the podcast, or for those who are in the app specifically, who are subscribers, because you get all the good, really good stuff. We've got 8 sessions per week, technically. If we do a meditative, more hypnotic, a sleep version of that one, and a 4-hour sleep. And by the way, someone suggested we should be doing 2-hour sleep sessions, which I'm going to do. It means we've got so many options, but I'm thinking about how to release it onto the app. Like, you don't really want the equivalent of... Take out the 4-hour sessions, because they go into the main section of the app. But you do get the bonus sleep. You get the potentially now the hypnotic meditation, the main day hypnosis, and a sleep one in. So that's 3. But when that's 6, you don't want 6 episodes. Do you? In like the app. Is that too much? We can stagger them. What should we do? Because that even means the exclusion of the conscious work we put in the app. So we're in overdrive. Are we doing too much? Great to have you here, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Cuddles is doing well. He's right here today. Right here. Right here. And we can release them over time, and that means we'll have a long backlog if we keep on doing it. But you just want them just so you know they're there. Like, oh, I've got the day one. Oh, got this happened. Got this one. Got this one. I'm also wanting to redo the whole UI, so in other words, the user interface of the app, to make it easier. I thought it was easy, but now it's getting confusing. I think. Or am I just thinking too much? Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe. The good news is, YouTube has probably overtaken my podcast stats on a monthly basis. We're almost at 180,000 views every month. That is true. Which we just did, right? We just did that. On Monday or Friday? I'm looking at it right here. I got it. We've got alternative version hypnosis for overthinking, a day one and a sleep one, and a 4-hour one. Nice. Yeah, they have a play not as often these days, because they're just getting a little bit older. But yeah, they used to play fight quite a bit. Do you think your new strategy is working, Ari YouTube? Yes. I do think it is working. I do think it is working. Another thing we're introducing, or I should say unintroducing, we are not going to be uploading any shorts to YouTube anymore. If you want the shorts, which are like those reels versions or whatever you call them, You have to watch them on like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. No more are we going to have YouTube Shorts, because it causes and attracts the wrong kind of person. And what I mean by wrong person is that shorts are the people who just want quick dopamine rushes, and it doesn't really convert to long form, which is like my main thing for the YouTube. So it's going to be a case of only putting shorts on the other platforms, which will then hopefully lead people to the YouTube. And that's going to help the algorithm, I think. We're testing all of these things. We're testing all of these things all at once. So we have no idea what's working or is working. But no, I think it's working. Hey, Mary, great to have you here. Welcome, welcome. And unfortunately, yes, it is part of the subscription. It's like in US dollars, like $30 a year. If you do that divided by 365. But yeah, you do have to have, because it's all contained within the app. We don't have like family sharing because that gets way too complicated. Here's another idea. I'm thinking to make it affordable, because I can't do it profitably by having a family sharing, having a new subscription, a little bit more, which allows family sharing. And that means it will offset the server fees and the app updates, because it's like last year I put like $20,000 into the app, but I also want to make sure it's financially viable at the same time. All these things, but my back remains strong. My back remains strong, even though, yes, they'll be on Instagram still. I don't know where we post them. I think LinkedIn as well. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, not much. So I haven't even thought about it, but it would be, as an example, if it's $30 for a whole year, a family plan, I'd probably just make it at like 50. I haven't done the mathematics, but it'd be like 50 per year. But that means it would have like up to like 5 devices. So hopefully not too much, but just to factor in to make the app sustainable, I should say, and reinvestable. Because I've got so much stuff I want to do to the app, but I just got to do it as a business. But there we go. So today, because I think we've talked about wealth and gratitude quite often on the podcast, I don't think we're going to do a pre-episode. I think we're going to go straight into the meditative experience. I think. What do you think? It's all about our questions today. Do you need the conscious stuff first? Even if it's like 15 minutes? Or should we just go straight into the meditation? What do you reckon? What should we do? I like asking questions to our community. I like how you're all saying hello to one another as well. Look at that. Bring it. What, the meditation? Hypnotic meditation first? Or a bit of conscious stuff first? That's true. So, the question is, do you want conscious, like an episode, a real quick episode on the conscious stuff, and then we switch straight into the hypnosis, like a next episode, all in one sitting? Or should we just go straight into the hypnosis? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Why are my comments coming up? There we go. I'd go for hypnosis, but I'm not picky. I like the first option. The problem with asking questions, we then get a divide. But let's start. So, conscious and then the meditation. Okay. A variety of answers. And Med is here. Maybe we'll let Med choose. He doesn't know yet. Med, you can be the decider today. We've done that recently. Like Eric was a decider, and yeah, we'll just choose someone in the future to go, hey, what should we do? So, Med, if you're still here, you should be here. Do you want the conscious stuff first as an episode, and then we do a quick switcheroo into then another episode on the live stream, so 2 episodes in one, or do you want to go straight to the hypnosis? What do you reckon, Med? So do you want 2 episodes, conscious and unconscious, or just 1 episode today is just the hypnotic stuff? Quick, Med, you gotta decide. Don't go, ooh. Oh. What are we gonna do? What do we do? Gonna have to put a timer on you. I'm gonna do it. I can't find it. Conscious and unconscious. Okay, we'll do a mini conscious and unconscious, and then on Friday, I'll let you decide, not you, Meg, because you've had your go. Yeah, it's a bit like school putting people on the spot. Then we'll ask, well, we'll see when, we'll see who's there on Friday. So don't you think, oh my goodness, I've been chosen, I've got to attend now. Okay. Bit of conscious. Now I've got to think on the spot more. Thanks, Med. Jeez. Okay, let's do it. Episode 948 coming right up in 1 moment. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 948. Now, in today's session, we're doing a bit of a pre-session or a pre-conscious work before the next episode, which is going to be the hypnotic experience. And just so you know, I'm trying to create lots of varieties in my hypnosis at the moment, from like more hypnotic, meditative, then also a standalone main hypnosis day session, a sleep session, maybe a 2-hour session, but absolutely a 4-hour sleep session. So I'm trying to over deliver as much as possible, where on top of that, we still do the conscious work. I really feel and know, in fact, doing conscious work is so important, because otherwise we're just doing it unconsciously and we don't know what we don't know. It's just happening. We want to be able to have that real greatness when it comes to how our mind works. And that means you have more control and freedom. So the next episode after this is going to be the hypnotic experience around wealth and gratitude. So think of this as the pre-conscious education before you get to that next episode. So with that, let's dive into it. Now, when it comes to wealth and gratitude, it's to me, something, well, they come hand in hand. Like, to really feel wealthy, you've got to have the gratitude. If you want to be able to get the abundance, you've got to be thankful for who you are and what you have at the present, because it creates safety. Now, my 3-step aspect to getting gratitude, which will lead to the wealth, is to be grateful for what you have. Right? Because that's easy. I'm grateful that I've got clothes or a house, I've got friends, I'm grateful I've got these physical things or these external people in my life or situations. It's easy because you can see it, you can grasp it, you can feel it real quick. And that leads us into the second one, which to me is gratitude for who you are, your qualities, your attributes, the things that you may not even believe in yourself, but maybe people have said to you. And they say, look, you're such a great listener, or you always give me a different insight. So even if you can't think of many by yourself, to have the idea of thinking about what other people see in you as attributes and qualities, and to feel them as much as possible. That leads into the last step, because it's a bigger jump if we went to there straight away, is being grateful for what is coming your way. And that leads us to the abundance. So as a quick recap, throughout your day, you want to be thinking, I want to be aware of the things that I have in my life, the physical things, the people, in other words, the external, then bring it into the internal for the qualities. And then we push it out into our future, which is all the things which are heading our way in known and unknown ways. That is going to give you more of an ability to develop wealth. Now, to give you a small bit of insight on one of my group coaching calls I took this weekend, I'm not going to go too deeply into it, but I'm going to give you just like a snippet. And that is the idea that, and I want to ask you a question, in fact, so you get the answers. When you were growing up, say you were where you had good parents, bad parents, doesn't really matter. But growing up, how much freedom did you have? Like, who created the boundaries of what we should and shouldn't do? What was good and what is bad? Like I said, whether it be good or bad in terms of how the people did it, but who defined that in the very beginning? Now, you probably answered guardians, parents, or people who we perceived parents or guardians, or it could be even teachers. They defined what is good and bad. Like, don't put your hand in the fire, or you gotta go to sleep, or you eat your vegetables, all those things. So in the very beginning of our life, we were given a structure, regardless good or bad. Had bad parents, bad guardians, good guardians. Doesn't really matter right now. I just want you to have this concept that growing up, you were set under certain conditions. Like, there was a framework of what is possible, what is acceptable, what is unacceptable. But unfortunately, we bring that into our adulthood as well. So to give you like the small version, because like I said, I'm not going to go into my coaching stuff with my people, but have that in your mind. Like, have I been limiting myself? Have I been putting these self barriers just based on an unconscious level, what is possible? Because that's going to have a direct conflict with wealth and gratitude. Because you've been destined or defined a certain way, and you try to live up to those expectations, and those expectations are observations. They are things that we assume to be true, where really we could be limiting ourselves to so much more. So maybe make it a mission of, well, how do I want to be? Do I have to live up to those expectations? Because if the expectations upon you was about debt, or that wealth is a bad thing, or you modeled it even in society, then you are going to limit yourself, and your unconscious mind will as well. So if you do have a negative association around wealth, look for all the examples where wealth is free. In other words, it buys freedom. It allows you to have an impact on society. You see, the more reasons and examples you can see where money, wealth is so powerful and what it can do for you, and even as a legacy, if you have children or if through charities, your community. If you have all those examples in your mind, you have the why, you have the leverage. So look for those reasons. And once again, get back to that first thing I said. Be grateful for what you have, be grateful for your qualities, and be grateful for what is heading your way. When you do that, you're really tuning into an amazing thing. And there's something that I've said before, but I think it's so powerful. And this can be for any endeavor, any goal, in any way. When you think of what wealth is, what does that feel like for you? Like when you think of wealth, what is the feeling behind it? Now, for some of us, it could be, say, freedom. It could be security. It could be liberation. It could be peace. It could be love. Notice, because it's such an abstract word, right? Wealth. What does it really mean? I've said the example before when people go, I want money. Well, I could give you $1, €1, £1, and then you've got money. You fulfilled that goal and outcome. So think about what it really means to live a wealthy life. Could it be wealthy in relationships, wealthy in your career, wealthy in opportunities, wealthy in the financial abundance? Is it all of those things? And if you could sum it up in one or two feelings, maybe 3 or 4 if you really need them, what feeling would you like to think that wealth would give you? Now, whatever your answer is going to be unique for many people. Another job for you to do at a conscious level, and we'll feed it into the unconscious, and that is, and then by feeding into the unconscious mind, I mean in the next episode, to notice that feeling in as many places you can in the present. If, say, for example, the idea of wealth gives you a feeling of love, well, look for as much love as possible. Feel that love as much as possible. If it's freedom, go ahead and really focus on freedom, things which make you feel free. And it could be like watching things, walking out. It could be like totally unrelated to wealth specifically, but you're focusing on the energy behind wealth and then bringing it into your daily practice as you experience the world by focusing on that feeling and doing more of the same. And the reason why that's very powerful is because you are sending the signal that I want this feeling, and it's an energetic match to wealth. And it's also an energetic match to all things which are good. And it gives you the power. You may not have the ability to get wealth right now, but you have the ability to, say, get that love, to feel that love, or to feel that security, do all the things which make you feel secure. It will cause you to be energetically in alignment with that desire. And you'll have the wealth, but you'll also get so much more. So your job to do before we go into the hypnotic experience is this. Number 1, I want you to focus on, or first of all, to consider the first principle I said of how we grew up, how we've been limiting ourselves, being in those conditions where we're kind of brought up where we couldn't make decisions for ourselves, or we lived up to certain perceptions of what is and what is not possible, and therefore we brought it into our life, that what is and what is not possible when it comes to wealth. The other thing is the conscious aspect of being grateful for what you have, the physical, the external, being grateful for the internal, the attributes, the qualities of you. And then that leads into the third one of grateful. And you're just pretty much going, I'm grateful for all the things coming into my life through wealth in known and unknown ways. I'm just excited for it. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm excited to be able to have that wealth. Notice the feeling there. It makes you feel good in the unknown, and you don't know how it's going to happen. Of course, you're going to take action, but that gratitude for all the things which are coming your way creates this openness rather than this restriction of scarcity. And then to really build in those feelings of what wealth will get you. What is the feeling? And then if you can operate from that feeling most of the time through the things you do, which even don't have to be around wealth, but just general day-to-day things, feel that feeling, what wealth will give you. It will send a signal to your unconscious mind that this is what we're looking for. Not only wealth, but things beyond our wealth. Those simple steps are going to make a transformational experience, a transformational creation of your reality. That is what we're after. And once again, in the next episode, we're going to do the hypnotic journey of that one. And then the next episode after that, a more typical hypnotic experience. And then if you're subscribed to the app, you're going to get some powerful sleep sessions. So one for around 45 minutes and maybe a 2-hour one and an absolute 4-hour one. And that means you can create wealth and gratitude all while you sleep, which to me is powerful. You just transform while you sleep. Excuse me. I'm getting excited. Not only will you transform while you sleep, but you'll wake up with that feeling of excitement and gratitude for all the good things coming your way. So I look forward to speaking to you on the next episode, which will be that hypnotic experience. Many thanks and goodbye. Okay, we did it, even with something in my throat. Oh my goodness. Hey, Project Skyfalls, great to have you here. Welcome back. So we're now going to do the hypnotic experience, which will be fun. Are you ready? Should we do it? Should we get to it? Make the change. And then I won't be doing it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be creating the day and sleep and 4-hour sleep. Yeah, trying to keep it, thank you for that, Mina. Trying to keep it nice and concise. And that means we can still do some good hypnotic stuff. And I think the hypnotic ones, or the meditated hypnotic journey ones, are going to be around 15-20 minutes. And then you're going to have like the 30-minute sleep day one, and then that 45 sleep one, and then that 2 and maybe 2, but 4-hour sleep one. But there's things you can consciously attach now and apply in your life. So let me hydrate so I do not go all funny in the hypnotic experience. Okay, are you ready? Let me clear my throat. Okay, let's get to episode 949. Oh my goodness. Well, I've got to remember to take the comment off the screen. Oh, it disappeared by itself. That's fun. 949. 949. Awesome, Med. Yeah. I can't go too deeply into it because we did a deep dive on my coaching call. But I always want to bring some aspects into it. But yeah, we really grew up with these definitions of what we should and shouldn't do. And we bring that into adult life of who we can be, who we cannot be, the imposter syndrome, the people pleaser. And I had that little revelation on Saturday morning. But oh my goodness, we've been programmed. We've been programmed to lock ourselves down. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, let's do it. Oh dear. The gardeners are back. This should be fine. If not, we just going down those new neuro pathways of that garden. We're just kind of cutting down to the new pathway. So we'll do that. Let's utilize things we hear. Get your earphones in if you want earphones, because we're about to go on a journey. Ready? Are you ready? Steady. How ready are you? Because I'm ready. 3, 2. 9, 4, 9. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 949. And like I said on the previous episode, it's going to be a complimentary hypnotic meditative experience for wealth and gratitude. If you haven't listened to the prior episode, it will give you some conscious tips as to really accelerate and amplify your ability to have gratitude and wealth, and that just means you're being in tune with your unconscious mind. I always recommend listening to these hypnotic experiences, whether you get the bonus sleep ones, for like 30 nights. And that just means it really gets into your neurology to allow you to shine and grow in every way. And if you're wearing earphones, perfect, don't have to. Just make sure you're not operating any form of machinery. You're getting yourself in a nice, cool, calm, relaxed, or warm place where you can just let go and create the wealth and the gratitude even that you absolutely deserve in every way. So let's go for it. Okay. So when you're ready, get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and be here now. And just breathe all the way in and exhale. Breathe all the way in and exhale. Maybe you can start this journey in considering consciously what you can feel gratitude for right now. From the external, the things around you, or the people in your life. To the internal, your qualities and your attributes. Even if you consider how others see you and your qualities. And even the gratitude is what is heading your way in known and unknown ways. That's it. And then finally, before we go into this journey, consider, what does wealth mean to you? What would it give you? Almost as if we're sending a signal to your unconscious mind that I am ready, that I am deserving of all gratitude and abundance in all aspects of my life. That's it. send that signal even beyond you that you're ready to be ready for all the abundance. And as you relax, you can start to feel so good, calming your mind, calming your body. With each breath out, you can relax and enjoy. And you may become aware of many, many things. The sound of my voice, the sound of the music, even to become aware of how you're positioned and how your muscles can relax deeper, effortlessly softening, as if you are bathed in calm, in relaxation. That's it. And that you are ready to receive the unlimited prosperity in unexpected ways that may surprise you, where you're excited to find out. That's it. With each breath out, you feel more thanks. With each breath in, you are breathing in new opportunities for abundance. And that breath out is full of thanks. Relaxing as you learn, and learning as you relax. That's it. Because I wonder, and it's a good thing to wonder, because it means you're gaining new insights, new thoughts. So I wonder how you would perceive wealth in the most beautiful way, almost as if you are grateful to create a symbolic representation of wealth. Maybe you would see it, maybe you would hear it, maybe you would feel it. Maybe it is located within you somewhere, in a specific location. But if you were to bring it outside of you, as if you were observing what wealth, what gratitude would mean to you, I wonder how you would see it, feel it, to know it. And what would happen, however you do it, where it starts to grow, it starts to expand that gratitude and wealth. And the more it expands outside of you, it feels exciting that wealth is growing. The gratitude is expanding. Maybe you would change it to make it bigger, to make it brighter and bolder. Maybe you'll turn up the volume, the sounds of excitement, the internal voice that says, I am thankful for all wealth, all financial blessings that are coming my way. I'm deserving of the abundance. And maybe the feelings you choose to expand now, where they get bigger. Just notice that. However you do it is fine. You may even trust your unconscious mind to do it on your behalf. But notice whatever you notice. Maybe it begins to wrap around you. And as it wraps around you, that wealth and gratitude radiates toward you and within you. And then it begins to expand beyond you. That you are so grateful for all the wealth that flows effortlessly to you. That you're sending that signal far and wide as it evolves and grows. Grateful to be here. Grateful for the opportunities that will lead you to that wealth. Where you even hear the words, I am grateful for the opportunities. I am worthy of experiencing wealth beyond my wildest dreams. But you're so full of thanks that you are cultivating your mindset. You're recreating the very meaning of abundance. And you're so thankful that it flows into your life. And consider this wealth moving throughout your future. That the gratitude goes into your future. So it's there whenever you need it, on purpose and in purpose. That in your future you are surrounded by opportunities that allow you to grow in gratitude and wealth. But even more, maybe so, to share it. Imagine that, how you can transform others, those you know, those you may not know yet, but you can make an impact in those in your life. For you are worthy of all the riches and the success, that you are thankful for the abundance of love, health, and wealth in your life. And what would happen if you were to imagine the line of your life almost as if being in the present, that you float up above the now, and you begin to effortlessly drift in gratitude and wealth into your future, noticing it's there. The wealth is in your future. Maybe you'll notice at certain times in your future, in known and unknown ways, something magical happens. And in other times, the subtle build-up of all gratitude. But as you float, as you drift, notice that beautiful future unfolding before you. That the gratitude you're sending down to that future you, the wealth, the abundance, is overflowing into your future. And you are grateful, so deserving, grateful, and so deserving. And as that gratitude and wealth overflows into your future, you're excited to receive it, that you are worthy of achieving it. But you are attracting wealth joyfully, where you get to mold and create your future, where you get to design that wealth, that abundance. But you are open, so open to that gratitude with open arms, knowing you are deserving of all the prosperity that is heading your way. And you're so thankful for that inner security and freedom. But energetically, you are expanding into gratitude, into the abundance. For we are energy, and we create abundance. You are abundance. You are gratitude. And you allow that you, the you that is abundant, that is wealth, to generate it, expand it, to allow it to overflow into your present, your future, and to even other people's future. An unlimited amount of resources. For you are the joy, you are the gratitude, you are the creator of this wealth. And you can tune in to something more than you and expand that deeper to the very cell of you, to the greater aspect of you. For you are grateful for today, of all the wealth that fills up within you and your future. That's it. You thrive in wealth. You create it. You know you're worthy of it. And it's your time to shine with it. And you, the unconscious mind, can do just that and even more. So go ahead now and breathe in that wealth and exhale that gratitude. For in a moment, we're going to shine and awaken, full of that love and prosperity. As I count from 1 to 5. So 1, every muscle is more energized in gratitude. At 2, the worth, the abundance, begins to expand within you and around you. As you begin to come back into the present, the now of who you are at 3. And then at 4, go ahead and just refreshen yourself, allowing yourself to become more and more alert in every way, knowing the blessings are coming your way full of abundance, full of gratitude. And 5, come all the way back to now. Open your eyes, ready to rise and shine and create in the most beautiful, prosperous, wealthy, and gratitude ways, right here and right now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hypnotic experience, all about creating the gratitude, having the wealth, knowing it's yours to be had and to expand and build upon. And of course, if you want the sleep version of this, the 4-hour sleep one, and also a different type of day one, go ahead to freehypnosis.app, which is www.freehypnosis.app, and there you'll be able to get access to all the tracks that I do in deep sleep form. Like I said, the 4 hours, the 45-minute sleep ones as well. You can create custom hypnosis sessions. You can have lots and lots of things. Like there's hundreds, if not probably more than 2,000 options of hypnosis sessions within the app at freehypnosis.app. You can search for them by name. You can favorite them, create playlists. You can do so much in there. So if you want to support yourself, go ahead, give yourself that opportunity to shine and connect with your best friend, the unconscious mind, more than ever before at www.freehypnosis.app. And with that, I look forward to speaking to you in a future episode. And for those who are subscribers, remember, you'll get the sleep version in the next episode, and also soon the 4-hour sleep version as well. So with that, many thanks and goodbye. There we go. We did it. 949. Episode 949. Wonderful. Let me bring the chat back up into my front vision. Beep. Oh, thank you, Mary. That's very kind of you to say. I like doing it live. It's so much more. It's not so much more fun. I was saying on the last episode, I have a different energy. It's a different, and that's why I'm calling it like hypnotic meditations, because I'd like to do things a bit different. Thank you, Leah. You are so welcome. Wow, I barely heard what you said. I was drifting almost from the start. I feel so refreshed now. Thank you. You are welcome, Mina. And thank you, Med. Great choice on getting the conscious and the unconscious. Yes, I love that. And you are most welcome. Oh, excuse me. I had the windy pops there as well. I needed a windy pop button. Last time I was here, I had a hypnosis hangout and I didn't get any work done that night. Oh my goodness. So this time I kept working on the business plan, connect my unconscious mind later. Good plan sometimes. Yeah. I like it because I'm thinking about everyone in the chat, and like I said, I just flow differently. It's like how I flow differently when I'm doing it in person, in like seminars or doing demonstrations and trainings and things like that. Oh, by the way, I did a windy pop. We're running an NLP training. If you want to do what I do for a living, like obviously you need equipment if you're doing it like live streaming. We don't have to have much. I actually know how to do it on a very cheap budget. But if you want to become a certified practitioner of NLP, hypnosis, and all wonderful things like that, to become a coach, to get the business skills of how to do just that, if you want to have a career doing what I do, or you just want to learn the kind of things that I teach, I only do like 10% on these live streams. There's so much more. You can go ahead and do so. It would help if I knew the link. We are running it soon. Let me just see if this is the right one. Yeah, that will do. You can go to beep, 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 boop, boop. Right there. NLPschoolcalifornia.com. And you can, it's a virtual training. You can learn from the comfort of your own home, but you get certified and you practice. It's like the thing that transformed my life, doing what I'm doing today. So if you do want to become a practitioner, if you want to get better at business, because that's a great way of doing it as well, like in your career, you can go to www.nlpschoolcalifornia.com. And to make it easier, it's pretty much Friday to Sunday, then another Friday to Sunday, and then a Saturday and Sunday. So it doesn't really go into your working week. I know time zones can be a little bit different, but we've had people in England do the training lots of times actually. So yeah, feel free to go to www.nlpschoolcalifornia.com. I do so many www dots that I get confused with what I'm saying. Did I bring this up? If I didn't, I have now. Thank you, Michelle. Always a pleasure to have you here. And hi, this is Unconscious Med. That was awesome. Oh, there we go. We haven't seen the other Med yet on Facebook, but now we have. Melissa says, I'm working on a new career path, so this was great timing yet again. Awesome. Hey, I did not put that in Facebook. Did that button, did it go to everywhere? Huh. That is true. That is true. It will change for you. I don't know all the other countries, but I know a lot of Europe will be changing. So that means you'll be having a nice early daylight like I am right now. Although it's a little bit darker today, but England stays lighter than in America or California in general, I notice. But there we go. We have streamed again a long time by doing these double up sessions of the conscious work and the unconscious hypnotic meditation. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you so much. Thank you, Cheryl. Very, very kind of you. So yeah, hit that like button, get the app, freehypnosis.app if you haven't already. Get everyone in the whole world to do so. Just like tell everyone in the whole world to get the app at freehypnosis.app. Don't do it on their phone. You've got to get them to want to do it, because otherwise you're getting them to pay when they didn't pay for it. But yeah, you just get the app. Do yourself a favor. Get the app. Listen to this every night as you go to sleep for a month, and I bet you'll feel so much better. That's what you got to tell them. Make it competition. The first lunar eclipse of the year and a full moon tonight, so good time to focus on goals you want to manifest. Well, that's great. It's perfect timing then. I love it. What are we doing on Friday as well, before we end? What are we doing? So on Friday, we're doing a journey to serenity. A journey to serenity. So that'd be nice to take that into the weekend. I think, right? That'd be fun. I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, thanks for letting us know, Matt. Oh, that's very kind of you, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm willing to do the work. Like, my strategy now... You remember I cut back on my Wednesdays? Because I said I'm streaming too much. Now I'm actually streaming a lot, but also doing a lot of editing. Because we're doing double up sessions, which means I'm streaming longer, but then I got double the editing, double the hypnosis sessions. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But I'm doubling down on it. We've got 177,000 views in the last 28 days just on YouTube. In the last 30 days, 28 days it says, 2,400 new subscribers. Which is awesome. I think so as well. Yeah. It gives me time to do other hypnosis sessions for YouTube, and also I've got a business to run as well. So 3 times a week going live was a lot. But we'll keep Mondays and Wednesdays for the time being for sure. Yes. Worthiness, not feeling good enough. Hey, Ruby, we're just about to finish. Oh, dear. Thank you for your kind comments on YouTube. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just about to finish. We've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes now, excluding the countdown. So... yeah, I got editing to do, and I got to make some dinner. Then hopefully relax. A little bit. So hit that thumbs up if you haven't already, and I look forward to speaking to you all. Yeah, I struggle with that. I'm like, so I better finish. See, I did it again. Now I'm going on another tangent. I better go. Well, that reminds me. But I'm going to finish now, though. No more questions. Save your questions. And then I'll speak to you all on Friday with any questions that you may have, if you have questions. Thank you, Leah. You have a good one. Then, very quickly, before I definitely go, at the end of this video, it will hopefully point you to the Friday's episode. If you don't, just click on it, and then you can just hit the thumbs up straight away. Saves your time. It'll just hopefully take you there for the next schedule. So other than that, I'm not going to speak anymore whatsoever about anything else. I'm going to just end the stream. So many thanks, everybody. I will speak to you all very soon. Many thanks and goodbye.